All right, everyone. Good Monday morning. Hope you are all doing well. Thank you for joining us for your online broadcast weather update. Taking a look right now at our Skycam and text line, you can see the sunrise off to the left-hand side, a bank of high clouds there off in the distance, not posing any threat, but just creating what will be a beautiful scene out there. Taking a look though at our temperatures, it's cool here in Amarillo. It's freezing in the literal sense, temperature at 32 degrees, as well as Dallas. We're actually matching our temperature there in North Texas, and it's as cold as 49 in Houston. But we could be complaining. It could be a far cry to what they're waking up to right now in Minneapolis. 9 degrees. That's the actual temperature in Minneapolis this morning, 20 in Chicago, and 30 in New York this time. Taking a look at a little closer at Amarillo, 32 again. Our winds coming in from the south at 13 miles an hour, and our dew point at 25. A really dry air mass in place. Taking a look at our temperatures, it's 30 in Clayton, 32 in Pampa, and 28 in Childress this morning. Taking a look at the wind chills, when you factor in the winds, although they are light and variable because it is so cool below freezing, it feels more like 22 here in Amarillo, 15 for both Dalhart and Dumas, and 17 in Guyman at this time. Taking a look at your planner for the rest of today, we'll see temperatures again start off cold, but then warming up quite generously, reaching the mid 50s to mid to upper 50s later this afternoon. Taking a look at our almanac temperatures, we're expected to hit a high of 60 degrees, which is a bit above our normal of 53 for this time of year, and our far cry from our record of 77 set back in 1984. As we go through our model today, you'll see those warmer winds coming in from the southwest, really helping in to usher in that milder air mass. Heading into tomorrow morning, we'll start off with temperatures hovering near freezing, but will warm up quite generously, expected to hit the upper 60s across many locations. That's when we turn our eyes to Wednesday morning as a cold front sweeps through, bringing in a northerly breeze, keeping our temperatures on the cooler side, but still hovering near average for this time of year in the mid to low 50s. We're going to be hard strapped to get some moisture over the next 6 to 10 days, per the Climate Prediction Center. The precipitation outlook calling for a 40% chance of below normal uh, precip, which is, I mean, our average is about a tenth of an inch. So, I mean, below normal is really calling for about none, ill to none in terms of our rainfall. And then as we take a look at our next weather maker, that's going to tell the story. We will have that area of high pressure continuing to dominate over portions of the West Coast. They'll have days approaching near 80 degrees this week, really mild air mass. That's giving us a northwest flow aloft. But what it is also doing is shielding us from this cold air mass, which you'll see is you'll have this rotating upper level low over portions of the northeast and as well as southeastern Canada. All of that is really ushering in cool conditions. And when I mean cold, we could be talking about actual temperatures nearing the negatives. Minneapolis could have a feels like temperature on Wednesday of negative 24 degrees. Really cold air, really moving through for portions of our friends over the Great Lakes in the Northeast over the next several days. So that rotating high will also come with waves of moisture along with it. So they can get some periods of snow here and there. And in fact, it's actually snowing right now in portions of the mid-Atlantic, Richmond, Virginia, and areas just south along Virginia and North Carolina border. They're getting some snow right now. So that's good for them. No snow for us at this point in time. However, again, we could use the moisture, that 40% chance of below normal precipitation. We have seen some positive signs of some benefits over the last several weeks. We have seen some moisture work its way in, and as a result, we have seen some progress here in the southeastern panhandle in terms of our drought monitor. We still have dry and moderate drought really covering much of Cottle County, but I do suspect over the next several weeks, should we not receive much moisture, this will continue to expand and maybe in an aggressive fashion. However, all of this comes with a milder air mass. So you have dry and warm air, really a typical La Nina pattern, really taking shape here, where you have a mild, really southern tier of the United States, excuse me, really stretching from portions of the West Coast into the desert Southwest, into portions of the plains, and then you flip to the East Coast, you start getting that really abnormally cool temperatures. You can see that really dark blue dot sitting over portions of the mid-Atlantic, Ohio River Valley, as well as New England, as they contend with those periods of really cold conditions over the next 6 to 10 days. Taking a look at your local 7-day tracker, we're 60 degrees today, about 7 degrees warmer for tomorrow, and then we cool down as that weak cold front, if you want to even call it that, a weak front moving through on Tuesday night into Wednesday, helping to usher in that northeasterly breeze, bringing our temperatures closer to normal, still slightly above. But then Thursday, that's my pick of the week with temperatures nearing 70 degrees. It's not record breaking territory, although if we did hit 80 degrees, that would be tying a record set back in the 1900s. But then all eyes turn to that secondary front on Thursday into Friday. That's where we'll have an additional front moving through, bringing our temperatures down into the 40s and 50s heading into the weekend. All right, guys, I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Stay warm.